Yo, 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 hiphopheist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction, man. Joe Budden hires Mona, the Don't Call Me White Girl co-host, as the new co-host amidst melyssaford absence. So it's another article from Chick Smooth, man. We gonna get right to it, man. Go follow Chick Smooth. He really up there with it. Shout out him for bringing us this article that we about to react to, man. Let's get right to it, man. Mona is the new co-host on the Joe Budden podcast after melyssaford has been terminated. Boom.
Well, here we go, you guys. Looks like we finally have a new addition to the Joe Budden podcast. Now, after months of speculation, teasing us, flat out just edging us, Joe Budden has finally announced that Mona, aka Don't Call Me White Girl, is going to be the new co-host on the Joe Budden podcast. Mona used to be a co-host on Gillian Weller's podcast, but eventually they parted ways. This was back in 2020, and then 2020.
Holy shit, she looked way different right there. Damn, that hair did that to her? No way. She looked way different with the different hair.
To be the new co-host on the Joe Budden podcast. Mona used to be a
I remember her. She was cool too. She always brings some word. You know, she's really opinionated for sure.
Host on Gillian Weller's podcast, but eventually they parted ways. This was back in 2020, and then 2021, she eventually relaunched her podcast, Don't Call Me White Girl. And ever since then, it's been up. People love Mona. She's entertaining. She's got a very strong opinion about a lot of topics. And obviously, with her being an A-mic on her own podcast, a lot of people love the dynamic between Mona and Joe Budden. Now, today on the new Joe Budden podcast, episode 862, Joe officially announces Mona as the new co-host on the podcast. And as of right now, Mona is going to be on the podcast once a week.
We got a great show lined up for y'all today, man.
Oh, so they changed it up. They bring the female in for one time a week instead of each. melyssaford was on each podcast. Let's be real. So I guess we'll have to see how that fares up. But I mean, why not bring her in for every podcast? I don't know. It's always good to have a different perception, a different angle to every situation that you're talking about, just in case you could be, locked into your own, your own mindset. But it's always good to have people that have different mindsets around, especially for a conversation, especially for a podcast. It's really good. Yeah, man, that's my 2 cents on that section.
Keep this applause going.
Who's that? It's Mark Lamar Hill.
Flip and Mona. Come on, make some noise for Big Mona in the building, man. Ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up for me.
Come on, man. Give it up for Big Mona in the building. Listen, what episode is this?
862.
Welcome to episode 862 of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, happy to be here. Host Joe Budden here with some really amazing people. This episode is brought to you by, fueled by, powered by Prize Picks gang. Yeah. To my right, she told me to have a little song queued up, but I don't.
Oh, damn.
I don't. But to my right, we have someone that's near and dear to my heart, someone I'm very excited to announce.
To all of our hearts.
All of our hearts. We have a new addition, like Bobby and them, to the squad. We have a new co-host once a week or until she gets sick of us, one or the other. We have comedian.
He said new addition. Shout out Bobby.
Broadcaster, entrepreneur, bad bitch, stop playing with her. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Mona in the building. Give Mona.
So that's the official Mona welcoming introduction, whatever you want to call it. That's the official Mona to the Joe Budden podcast introduction. So that's why he's making it really official right there. anybody that had any doubts before if Melissa was going on, yeah, she out. Mona's in. And this is what it is. Let's get back to it though.
My birthday party.
Bitch, after you didn't come to my birthday party.
I need you to do the intro at my birthday party. I was working, that's why I wasn't at his birthday party.
Oh, okay.
I would never miss your birthday party.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm excited.
How was the ride down?
It was cool.
Were you anxious? Were you nervous?
I was excited. It felt a little bit like nerves, but I'm not blaming it on excitement. But I mean, we've been, it's been in the works for a little minute, so.
Yeah,
and
no,
I can't tell nobody. That was hard.
You've been waiting.
Yeah.
Well, they said you said it at one of your little show dates.
I seen
They
that.
said that you read it.
I
said it on
that.
live.
But I haven't seen any proof of it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like, leave it on the playground. We don't have no video.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Exactly.
Now, I know a lot of people were waiting for Joe to finally address the elephant in the room. Is Mona the official replacement for Melissa Ford? And what happened to Melissa Ford? Did she get fired from the pod?
Nah, if anybody down, that introduction should let you know right there. They introduced a new female to the show. I don't think he's having two females. We made a video already. Go check that out about Melissa. She off. She on her own. I think it's Hot and Bothered. She's debuting her own podcast. So, you feel me?
Did she quit the podcast? Does she have an ongoing beef with Joe? So far on the podcast, Joe has refused to tell the audience exactly what's going on with Mel. Even on the podcast today, Joe and Mark told the fans, hey, we've been thinking about getting Mona up here way before all this Melissa Ford drama happened.
Shout out to our sister in Christ, Big Mel. Salute. Before we go, y'all gonna say anything to the people out there that's gonna think we trying to be messy by having emotion right now? Or no, you just gonna let it go?
No, I think they realize we're not being messy because we've been
used. Oh, is that what you think? The Joe Budden podcast community is thinking.
Let's be explicit. We're not being messy. We happily welcome this sister onto the show. She was, as you mentioned in talks long before there's been any conversations about anybody else. It's a good situation. It's all love. We got a big, happy family. Fuck all the speculation.
Yeah.
That was well said. They're not gonna believe none of that shit.
If you guys saw how Joe handled the situation with Rory and Maul, the way he regrets.
Ooh, that's a big deal. Let's hear what Chicks got to say about that. Because Rory and Maul, yeah, that's right. They can't forget that. I mean, he'll leave you in the dust, but we don't really know. I don't really know 100%. I can't say that he left him in the dust, but, from the fun optics of it, from the tabloid optics of it, Joe Budden left Cousins in the dirt. No, not really. He actually put him on. Let's not do that. We're going to pull it back. Pause. He didn't leave nobody in the dirt. He actually put them on because of the fact they on now. What you mean?
Situation, you gotta know Joe is not going to be open like that once again. Back then, the podcast had no structure. There was no HR. The contract and stipulations were not as solid as before.
That's true too, Chicks. No, you're right. It's way different now. It's real business like. So Mona she can't just Melissa, I'm obviously, we don't know the inside details of contracts and whatnot, but from the optics point, from the reaction video standpoint that we doing this, switch it up, man. That's what business is, bro. And again, they could be best of friends, and we might be making the biggest deal of it. And, Melissa, Joe, Mona, they all could be best of friends. It's just moving on to bigger and better things, bro. That's really what it could be. You know what I mean?
Going from the podcast, Joe is taking a more professional approach. There's definitely some sort of NDA in place. So whenever the time is right, I'm sure either Melissa Ford or Joe is going to address it on their platforms.
That part too. Everybody will talk about it when time is right, but. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that, man. What you think about Mona being on the pod now with Joe and the rest of the gang. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments. We about to get out of here. This Hip Hop Heist. Like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching, man. Be happy, be healthy, man. Do what you got to do to survive, but also be of service. So yeah, man, we out of here. Peace.